Are you a speaker who is sabotaging your speaking success? If so, you're not alone. At one time, many of us, speakers, trainers, facilitators, have sabotaged our speaking success by what we are thinking. So today I'm going to share with you two ways in which I know I've sabotaged myself in the past and what I did to get out of sabotaging myself. Hi, I'm Dorothea Hendriks, your communication coach and presentation skills and in public speaking. So, number one, the very first thing all speakers, trainers, facilitators need to learn is to dump regrets. Dump the regrets. Dump the could-haves, the should-haves, the would-haves. I could have done this, and I would have done that, and I should have really to make a difference. When you find that you're looping around with a could-have, a should-have, a would-have in your head, the best thing that you can do, because you are in control of your thoughts, whether you realize it or not, get a grip on it. You are in control of your thoughts. No one else, you. And once you become aware that you've got this loop of the coulda, the woulda, the shoulda, then what you do is you just say stop. Stop. You stop that thought. You stop that loop. And you give yourself a positive statement. From that presentation, from that talk, I learned, I developed a new way. I now can engage the audience differently. And what you do is you come up with some positive line of a good thing that happened that you can now incorporate into your next talk, into your next training, into your next presentation. So the key thing that I did here is I started becoming aware. When I realized I had the awareness that I was doing the loop, I just said stop. I said it out loud when I was by myself. When I wasn't by myself, I would just say internally, stop, stop. And then what I would do is mentally make note of a positive statement. Or if I was at home and near my office or in my car and I had access to a notepad, I would write down, this is what I'm going to do for my next workshop. Or this is what I will put in, or I developed, I understood, I learned from the workshop I just did. And it made a huge difference. When we are in the regret mode, I say to myself, oh, I could have, I should have. My energy and everything falls. When I say I learned, I developed, I've now got a new way, my tone changes, my energy shifts, and I'm moving forward. Where you put your attention, and there is a saying, where the attention goes, the energy flows. And you want your energy to go to what is happening now with an eye on the future. Dump the regrets, stop, substitute another phrase, be in the present, move on. Does it take time? You betcha. Is it worth it? You betcha. Number two, and that is listen to your gut. Listen to your gut when you need to say no. Now, in the beginning, sometimes this can be a real challenge for speakers, trainers, because you're looking for the work, you're looking for the job. And so somebody will ask you to say, I don't know, give a workshop, do a training, give a speech, give a presentation. And you say yes. And then when you begin to think about it, you go, oh, this isn't really up my topic area. This isn't my area of expertise. Not really my audience. Not really what I work on at all, but it does give me exposure. I'm out there. It adds to my income. I certainly could use the money. And my calendar isn't flooded with requests. I've got lots of room on my calendar. After all, I'm just starting out. And so why not? So you kind of squash what your gut's saying. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And you go ahead and say, oh yeah, I can do it. I'll do it. Now, will you end up doing a good job? Maybe yes, maybe no. But what you do know without a doubt is that you're going to be spending an enormous amount of time and energy putting effort into an area that is not your chosen, your selected one, not your area of expertise. You're not working on your strengths. You're not doing something that can polish yourself, make yourself shine. You might do okay. You might do okay. But there is a saying that if you're trying to be a jack of all trades, do this, do that, do something else, you're going to be a master of none. So what's your solution here? Your solution here is know your purpose. Know your purpose. Know your purpose. Be clear on your topic. Be clear on your topic and be clear on the people who need your topic and what you've got to say and why they need it. You know, when you are building clarity, with clarity comes confidence. People often say, oh, I'm not confident. Oh, I can't. Oh. And a lot of that confidence comes when you're not doing what you should be doing, which is listening to your gut and focused on the topic you should be focused on. So know your purpose. Know your purpose. Know your why that you've got inside of yourself, and every part of you, every fiber of your being wants to do that because you know it and you know you're good at it. So if you aren't clear on your purpose, you're not clear, you don't know where to focus, you're going to scatter your time and energy. Know your purpose. Again, write it down, write it down, write it down. People now go, oh, yeah, write it down. No, write it down. The clearer you are in what you write, the clearer you are in your purpose, and then your focus. Wrap up. Number one, dump your regrets. Dump your regrets. No should haves, could haves, would haves. They're in the past. They're behind you. Stay in the present with your eye to the future to move forward. Number two, listen to your gut and when to say no. And in order to do that, you need to know your purpose. When you've got your purpose, you can actually direct and define your focus. So dump regrets, know your purpose. There are so many things that speakers can do to enhance their credibility, build trustworthiness, add to their speaking success. But there also are other hiccups that stand in the way, that some of them need to be eliminated and some of them just need to be minimized. So check the description below, and what I've done there is I've got the link for 15 public speaking mistakes if you're looking for something else on you may think about wanting to change within your presentations or how you present yourself. Until next time, this is Dorothea Hendriks wishing you mountains of success. And if you haven't signed up, subscribed yet to this YouTube channel, which is about public speaking, about presentation skills, and everything having to do with speaking, then please sign up below.